Everybody calls me Sunny, but my real name is Sundaram Ader.
You were really well adjusted. All your teachers said you were a great kid. They loved having you in class. We loved having you around. You're just a really wonderful child. Very, very compassionate, always looking out for other people. You were very, very sweet and kind. You had very good manners. You were very, very compassionate. You were smart, interesting, did well in school, all the kinds of things mothers look for in their kids. One of the things that you wanted to do right in that moment at 6 was that you wanted to put up signs around the neighborhood saying, take care of the animals, it's their world too. I know you were in middle school, but I don't remember which grade in middle school. And you organized a walkout against the Iraq War.
So my mom was familiar with the warning signs because she saw it develop in him. I was a straight A student, top of my class, played sports, was in acting and politics. Around 12 or 13, things started slipping. My interest in school started decreasing, and then my interest in friends started decreasing. And all of a sudden, by the time I was 15, I was in a lot of legal problems and a lot of chaos and just doing all kinds of things.
Well, you hung around with some really dangerous kids. They tried you on Zoloft, which really triggered off a manic episode for you.
Ended up me being locked up in juvenile for a while.
About a month as we tried to figure out a treatment plan for you, yeah.
What did Grandma tell you? How she felt when I was locked up?
She slept better at night, as we all did, because we knew where you were. You couldn't get hurt.
Around 14 is when my mother started petitioning the psychiatrist to diagnose me. And then when I was 15, I landed up in Shoal Creek.
Finally, I don't remember what year this was, but it was clear you were bipolar, because I would wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and you would be trying to have a really long, argumentative discussion with me, and you weren't sleeping, you weren't eating. We knew then we were in trouble. Your scholastic performance went down rapidly, and then when you bottomed out, you just wouldn't attend. This was in high school. You wouldn't attend school, and your wonderful, wonderful vice principal would call you every day to try to get you up. We had a plan. And before you went into the hospital for the first time, she, Dr. Lusk, myself, Jerry, and your father on Skype, or whatever it was at that point in time, had a discussion about what was best for you. Well, you went to the hospital, and then you came back and stayed with Jerry and me because your dad didn't want you to go to California. Actually, the first time we took you to the hospital, there was an older psychiatrist who was on call, and he said he's classically bipolar. But then after that, they tried to say maybe you were ADHD, maybe it was oppositional defiant behavior, all different kinds of things. And I kept saying, no, that's not true. He's been a great kid. He had no signs of being ADHD until this point. I would know. I'm a child development expert. And it went on like that. And then finally, because at that point they didn't diagnose anybody under 18 with bipolar, we decided that the therapeutic route for you would be to give you bipolar medicine anyway and send you to a therapeutic camp.
And it was very unusual for someone my age to be diagnosed, especially then, and it's still kind of unusual now.
Never give up. Always be there for your child, and be an advocate for your child. Even when your child can be an advocate for themselves, continue to be a support base for them. And at the same time, take care of yourself and set the boundary which I have, which is I will do anything to help Sonny be healthy and nothing to help him be unhealthy. Both Jerry and I have been just awed by your resiliency, by your ability to be in a dark place and then pull yourself out of it and do something that's compassionate not only for yourself but for other people. I think it's terrific. I think you're a wonderful advocate. Really, afterwards I saw these people come up to you and they were relieved that somebody was telling their story. You are very kind and compassionate and articulate, And I think this is a wonderful avenue for you.